She laughed. Why would I delete my dating apps? We're not that serious. After 18 months together, I said, good point. Then I reactivated mine and matched with her sister. The family dinner that Sunday was unforgettable. I'm a 31-year-old man, and I recently found out something about my girlfriend Melissa, 29, that completely changed how I see our relationship. We'd been together for 18 months. Not just dating, but living together for the past 8, splitting rent on a decent 2-bedroom apartment. I thought we were building a future. Apparently, she was keeping her options open. Last Tuesday, we were having dinner at an Italian restaurant near our place. Her phone buzzed, and I caught a glimpse of the Bumble app icon before she quickly flipped it face down. My stomach dropped. You still have dating apps? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. She laughed. Actually laughed. Yeah. So, we've been together a year and a half, Mel. Living together for most of it. She rolled her eyes and took a sip of wine. Oh, come on, Derek. It's just for fun. I like seeing who's out there. Window shopping. Window shopping. While you're in a relationship? Why would I delete my dating apps? She said, like I was the one being unreasonable. We're not that serious. We're just living together to save money. Don't be so possessive. 18 months. She'd spent Christmas with my family. My mom was already asking about grandkids. And now we're not that serious. Just to be clear, I said slowly. You think keeping dating profiles active while we live together is normal? God, you're so traditional. Yes, it's normal, everyone does it. It doesn't mean anything, she said, waving her hand. Besides, I'm not meeting anyone, just browsing. I nodded. Good point. She looked surprised that I dropped it so easily. The rest of dinner was awkward, but I kept things light, paid the bill, and we went home. She went to bed early. I stayed up thinking if after 18 months she didn't see this as serious, then what exactly was I doing? I had deleted everything 3 months into dating her. I thought we were building something. Turns out I was just a convenient roommate with benefits while she kept her options open. Fine. 2 can play that game. Wednesday morning, after Melissa left for work, I reinstalled Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. I updated my profiles with recent photos, ones from my cousin's wedding where I actually looked decent. Within an hour, the matches started coming in. Then I saw her, Nena, 26, Melissa's younger sister. For context, Na and I had always gotten along well. She was funnier than Melissa, more easygoing, and honestly, we had more in common. She liked gaming, watched the same shows I did, and didn't take herself too seriously, but she was my girlfriend's sister, so there were boundaries, or at least there had been, until Melissa decided we weren't that serious. Na had super liked me on Bumble. I stared at the screen for a full minute, then matched with her. Her message came instantly. Lamau, Derek, what are you doing on here? Same thing as your sister, apparently. Keeping my options open. We're not that serious. According to her? Wait, what? Ask her about it? She thinks it's totally normal to stay on dating apps while living with someone. That's messed up. She told me you guys were basically engaged. News to me. Anyway, weird matching with you. We should probably unmatch. Probably, unless we ended up texting for 3 hours. She told me Melissa had been bragging to their family about how committed I was, how I was husband material, while still keeping her profiles active the entire time. Na had thought it was strange, but assumed the apps were old accounts. Sunday dinner is going to be interesting, Na said. Sunday dinner? Family dinner at my parents' place. Mel didn't tell you. She confirmed yesterday that we're both coming. I hadn't heard anything about it. Interesting. You should still come, she said. It would be hilarious. That would be chaos. Exactly. Thursday, Melissa acted completely normal, if anything more affectionate than usual. She made my favorite dinner and suggested we watch a movie together. She didn't mention Sunday dinner at all. I went along with it, waiting. Friday afternoon, she finally brought it up. Oh, by the way, dinner at my parents' on Sunday. 6 p.m. Wear something nice. Sure, I said, looking forward to it. Saturday, Na texted. We still on for tomorrow's chaos. Your sister has no idea what's coming. Good. She had this coming, by the way. I'm wearing that red dress you complimented at Christmas. The game was on. Sunday came faster than expected. Melissa spent 2 hours getting ready, constantly asking if she looked good. I told her she did. She wore the designer dress I bought her for her birthday. $300 I'll never get back, but whatever. The drive to her parents' house was completely normal. She talked about work, complained about her boss, and scrolled through her phone at red lights. I noticed a Hinge notification pop up. She quickly swiped it away. We pulled up to the house at 5:45. Na's car was already there. Melissa's mom, Gloria, greeted us at the door with big hugs. Her dad, Frank, shook my hand with his usual firm two-handed grip. "Derek, good to see you, son." Son. Right. Na was in the living room, and she wasn't kidding about the red dress. She looked incredible. She hugged me just a second too long. Her perfume was definitely different from what I remembered. "Derek, so good to see you," she said, smiling in a way that promised chaos. "How have you been?" "Oh, just keeping my options open," I replied casually. Melissa shot me a look but laughed it off. "Derek's been weird lately. Midlife crisis at 31. We sat down for dinner. Gloria had made her famous lasagna, and Frank opened a bottle of wine. Everything felt normal until Na cleared her throat. "So Mel, I saw something really weird on Thursday." Melissa took a sip of wine. "Oh, you were on Bumble. Your profile showed up in my feed." The table went silent. Melissa's face flushed. Gloria looked confused. "Bumble? Isn't that a dating app?" "It is." Na said innocently. "Weird, right? Since Mel's been with Derek for, what? Almost 2 years. Melissa laughed nervously. "That must be an old profile. You know how those apps are. They keep your profile up forever." "No," Na said, pulling out her phone. It said, "Active today." "See." She showed the screen to everyone. There was Melissa's profile, complete with photos from last month's vacation. The one I paid for. Frank's expression darkened. "Melissa, what is this?" "It's nothing. I just never deleted it. It doesn't mean anything." I stayed quiet, cutting into my lasagna. Gloria turned to me. "Derek, did you know about this?" "Found out Tuesday," I said calmly. She told me we're not that serious and that it's normal to keep dating apps while living together. The table erupted. "Not that serious." Gloria's voice hit a pitch I didn't know she had. "You're living together." Frank slammed his wine glass down. "Melissa Ann, what is wrong with you?" "You're all overreacting," Melissa protested. "It's 2024. People don't delete apps just because they're in committed relationships." Na cut in. "Actually, they do. Normal people do." Melissa glared at her. "Why are you being such a—" "Actually, Na," interrupted with a grin. "Derek and I matched on Bumble Thursday. If the table had exploded before, this was a nuclear detonation." Melissa's face went from red to white to purple. "What?" "Yeah, super weird," Na continued. "But since you two aren't that serious, I figured it was fine." "Right, Derek," I shrugged. "Just keeping my options open, like Melissa taught me." Melissa stood up so fast her chair crashed backward. "You matched with my sister? Technically, she super liked me first," I said. Gloria looked between us like she was watching a tennis match in hell. Frank had his head in his hands. "How dare you?" Melissa screamed at me. "How dare I what? Follow your rules? You said we weren't that serious. You said keeping dating apps was normal. I'm just doing what you're doing." "That's different." "How?" "It just is." Na laughed. "Classic Mel. Rules for thee, not for me." "Shut up, Mina. This is between me and Derek." "Actually," Frank said quietly. And everyone turned to him. "This is between Melissa and her complete lack of respect for relationships." "Derek, I'm sorry you wasted 18 months on my daughter." "Dad!" Melissa shrieked. "No, I'm done," Frank continued. "We raised you better than this. This young man has been nothing but good to you. He helps with your rent. He bought you that ridiculous purse you wouldn't stop talking about. He fixed your car last month. And you were on dating apps, shopping around while keeping him as a backup." Gloria nodded. "Melissa, this is disgusting behavior. I'm ashamed." Melissa started crying. Ugly, mascara running. "So you're all taking his side?" "There aren't sides," Gloria said. "There's Jew. To you treating someone terribly who loved you." Loved. Past tense. Even Gloria understood. Melissa grabbed her purse and stormed toward the door. Derek, we're leaving. Now. I took another bite of lasagna. This is really good, Gloria. Derek, I'm not leaving. You can call an Uber. You drove me here. And we're not that serious. Remember? Figure it out. She stood there, mouth open, looking around for support. No one moved. Finally, she screamed. Actually screamed. Like a toddler. And stormed out. We could hear her outside on the phone, probably calling for a ride. Nah, broke the silence. So anyone want to see our Bumble conversation? It's actually hilarious. Gloria poured herself more wine. Nina, not now. Frank looked at me. Derek, I'm sorry about all of this. It's fine. Better to know now than after a ring. Were you really going to? Gloria asked softly. I pulled out my phone and showed them the ring I had bookmarked, a simple diamond solitaire. Nothing extravagant, but it would have cost me 3 months of savings. I was going to start shopping next month. Not whistled. Bullet dodged, my friend. We finished dinner in relative peace. Melissa had apparently gotten her Uber and left. I helped clean up, had another glass of wine with Frank, and even played cards with Na and Gloria for a bit. It was weird, but somehow less strange than pretending everything was fine. As I was leaving, Na walked me to my car. So, that was fun, she said. Fun's one word for it. She bit her lip. Derek, I know this is messy, but I've always thought you were too good for her. Nah, I know. Too soon, too weird. She handed me a piece of paper with her actual number on it. Maybe in a few months, when things settled down, we could get coffee. As friends, obviously. I looked at the paper, then at her. She was everything Melissa wasn't genuine. Nah. Funny, actually interested in who I was. Maybe, I said. Let me deal with the aftermath first. She smiled. Fair. And sorry about my sister being, well, herself. You super liked me before you even knew about the dating app thing. She blushed. Temporary insanity. You were supposed to swipe left like a good boyfriend? Good thing I'm not that serious of a boyfriend, apparently. We both laughed. It felt good to laugh. Update 2. The meltdown? I got home around 10 p.m. Sunday night. Melissa's stuff was everywhere, but she wasn't there. Good. I grabbed a beer and started thinking about what to do next. Monday morning, 6 a.m. She came back, still wearing the same dress, makeup ruined, looking like she'd been crying all night. We need to talk, she said. No, we don't. You need to find a new place to live. Derek, please. I made a mistake. No. You made a choice. For 18 months. She started crying again. It didn't mean anything. I never met anyone. But you were looking while I was planning a future with you. You were keeping your options open. Everyone does it. Your parents don't think so. Your sister doesn't think so. I don't think so. Na is just jealous. She's always been jealous of me. I laughed. Actually laughed. Jealous of what? Your inability to commit? Your entitlement? Your complete lack of respect for other people. How dare you match with her? The same way you dared to stay on 3 different dating apps while living with me. Except I did it for 3 days. You did it for our entire relationship. She tried a different approach, stepped closer, placed her hand on my chest. Baby, we can fix this. Couples counseling. I'll delete the apps right now. Look. She pulled out her phone, making a show of deleting them. Too late, Mel. Way too late. You're really throwing away everything we built over one missed. Ache, we didn't build anything. I built a relationship while you kept 1 foot out the door. And it wasn't one mistake. It was 547 days of choosing to keep those apps. That's 547 daily decisions to disrespect what we had. You counted, I did the math. She got angry again. Fine. You want me out? I'm taking everything I bought. Take it. I don't want anything tied to you. She started grabbing random things, claiming items I knew I had paid for. I didn't argue. I just wanted her gone. What about rent? I paid half. You paid a third, actually. I have the Venmo receipts. But fine, I'll send you back the last week. I transferred her $400. There, we're even? That's it? After everything? What everything? We weren't that serious, remember? She screamed again and threw a coffee mug at the wall. It shattered. You'll pay for that too, I said calmly. $30 for the mug, $50 for the security deposit hit. I hate you. Cool. Hate me somewhere else. The real meltdown happened Tuesday, when she realized I'd already told our mutual friends. While she was having her Monday morning breakdown, I had sent a group text with screenshots of her dating profiles and her "we're not that serious" quotes. A preemptive move before she could spin her own version. My phone blew up. Dude, 18 months? That's cold. She was on apps the whole time. Team Derek, that's messed up. Even her best friend Kayla texted me privately. I told her to delete those apps months ago. She said she had. I'm sorry, Derek. By Tuesday afternoon, Melissa went into full damage control. She posted on social media about toxic relationships and controlling men who spy on their girlfriends. No one believed it. Especially after Na commented, "Sis, you literally showed me your Hinge matches last month talking about your backup plans. Stop lying." The comments turned into a bloodbath. Her cousins, our mutual friends, even her coworker chimed in. Turns out I wasn't the only one who had noticed her behavior. On Wednesday, she tried to get into the apartment while I was at work. Building management called me. "Mr. Rodriguez is here saying she needs access to your apartment. She's not on the lease and no longer lives here. Do not let her in." Understood, Mr. Chen. She called me 23 times in an hour. Left voicemails, ranging from apologetic to threatening. My favorite was, "You're going to regret this when you're alone forever. No one will ever love you like I did." I texted back, "You're right. No one will ever love me like you did. Thank God for that." Update 3. The extinction event. Thursday morning. The real circus started. I woke up to 14 missed calls from an unknown number. It was Melissa's new number, apparently. Then came a knock at my door at 7 a.m. It wasn't Melissa. It was her mom, Gloria. "Derek, I'm so sorry to bother you, but can we talk?" I let her in and made coffee. She looked exhausted. "Melissa is staying with us," she said, "and she's not handling this well." Define not well. She's convinced you and Na are secretly together. She's talking about suing you for emotional distress. She wants half of everything in the apartment. She can want whatever she likes. She's not on the lease. She didn't buy the furniture. And emotional distress? She cheated, not me. Gloria sighed. "I know. Frank knows. But she's our daughter, and she's having some kind of breakdown. She quit her job yesterday." She what? She said she couldn't focus because of the trauma. Derek, I'm not here to defend her. What she did was wrong. But did you really have to match with Na? Gloria, I matched with Na to make a point. Your daughter spent 18 months on dating apps while I was planning to propose. She needed to understand how that T felt, and the Sunday dinner, that was Na's idea. Gloria rubbed her temples. That girl, both my girls, I don't know where I went wrong. You didn't. Melissa made her choices. Can you at least let her come get her things? She can come Saturday between 2 o'clock and 4 p.m. You or Frank need to be with her. She's not coming alone. Gloria nodded and left. An hour later, Na texted. Mom just told Mel she has to be supervised to get her stuff. The screaming is epic. Friday was quiet. Too quiet. I should have known something was coming. Saturday at exactly 2 p.m., they showed up. Melissa, Gloria, Frank, and unexpectedly, Melissa's older brother Tony, who I'd only met twice. Tony came up to me first. "Hey man, sorry about all this. I'm just here to keep things calm." I appreciated that. He always seemed like a solid guy. Melissa wouldn't even look at me. She started packing while Gloria helped. Frank stood awkwardly near the door. Everything was going smoothly until she got to the bedroom and saw something that set her off. "Where's my necklace?" "What necklace?" "The gold one. The one my grandmother gave me." "Melissa, you never kept jewelry here. You always left it at your parents' house. You stole it. You sold it out of spite." "I didn't touch any necklace." She started tearing through drawers, throwing things everywhere. Tony stepped in. "Mel, calm down. If it's not here, it's not here. It's not here. He has it, or he gave it to Na. Are you two together now?" "Huh. No, Melissa. Na and I aren't together." "Liar. She liked your Instagram post yesterday. So did 47 other people. Are they all dating me too?" She lunged at me. Actually lunged. Tony caught her mid-air like it was nothing. "Okay, we're done here," Tony said. literally carrying her toward the door. Mom, Dad, grab her stuff. Melissa was screaming, I'll destroy you. You'll never be pie. Na's using you. She's always wanted what I have. What you had, I corrected. Past tense. That only made her scream louder. Tony just shook his head and carried her out. Frank muttered an apology. Gloria couldn't even look at me. They left with maybe half of Melissa's actual belongings, since she was too busy having a meltdown to pack properly. 10 minutes after they left, Na texted, she just accused me of stealing Grandma's necklace, the one she sold 2 months ago for concert tickets. This is insane. Me. She sold it. Yeah. Told me not to tell Mom. Sold it on Poshmark for like $200. I have screenshots. Na sent the screenshots. Melissa had, in fact, sold the necklace in August, bragging about using the money for music festival tickets. I forwarded them to Gloria with the message, in case she tries to file a police report. Gloria replied, I'm so sorry, we're getting her help. Sunday brought another twist. Melissa made a TikTok, an entire video about how my ex destroyed my life because I wanted independence. It got 50K views in 3 hours. The comments were brutal. Independence equals cheating now. Girl, you were on dating apps while living with him. This is why I have trust issues. Nah, tell your side. And Na did. She jumped into the comments with receipts, screenshots of Melissa talking about backup plans, the Poshmark listing for the necklace, even messages where Melissa admitted she was just with Derek until something better came along. The TikTok was deleted within hours, but the internet doesn't forget. Someone had screen recorded it, and it ended up on Twitter with the caption, tell me you're delusional without telling me you're delusional. Final update. It's been 3 months since the Sunday dinner incident. Time for the last update on this absolute dumpster fire of a relationship. The immediate fallout from TikTok hit Melissa hard. Going viral as the face of delusional girlfriend behavior isn't great for your career. The job she quit didn't take her back, and her search for a new one wasn't going well either. Apparently, employers Google people, and her name ended up tied to some pretty unflattering content. She tried reinventing herself online as a healing coach and relationship expert, posting about toxic relationships and narcissistic exes, until Naya kept replying with receipts. Eventually, Melissa blocked her entire family on social media. According to Tony, we grab beers sometimes now, which is weird, but he's a good guy. Melissa moved to another state to start fresh. She's living with an aunt who doesn't know the full story. Still single, still on the apps, still convinced she did nothing wrong. Gloria and Frank took it hard. They sent me a card apologizing again, along with a check for the broken mug, which I never cashed. They're good people who just happened to raise one broken person out of 3 decent kids. As for Na and me, yeah, we're together now. Before you judge, hear me out. We waited 2 months. 2 months of just texting as friends, grabbing coffee, being normal people, and getting to know each other without Melissa's shadow hanging over everything. She's nothing like her sister. Honest, funny. And she deleted her dating apps after our 3rd date, without me even asking. The family dynamics are weird, not gonna lie. Gloria and Frank are supportive but a little awkward. Tony thinks it's hilarious and calls us the upgrade. Melissa found out last month through a cousin's Instagram story and sent Na a novel-length text about betrayal and sister code. Na replied, the sister code includes not lying about your boyfriend of 18 months being just a roommate when I asked if I could date him after you broke up. You said, and I quote, I don't care. He's nobody special. So I took your advice. Melissa blocked her again. We're taking things slow. No moving in together anytime soon. We're both keeping our own spaces. We joke that Melissa actually did us a favor. I never would have considered Na as an option if her sister hadn't destroyed our relationship so completely. My trust issues are real, though. I still check dating apps randomly just to be sure. Na knows. She doesn't take it personally. If I'm feeling anxious, she shows me her phone. She understands. She saw what her sister put me through. The best revenge. I'm genuinely happy. Not fake, Instagram-level happy, actually content. I found someone who thinks deleting dating apps after becoming exclusive is just basic respect. Wild concept, right, Melissa? If you're reading this, and I know you are, because Na says you still search my name every week, I want to thank you. Thank you for showing me exactly what I don't want in a partner. Thank you for the 18-month masterclass in red flags, and thank you for being so awful that your sister looked like an angel by comparison. Oh, and that ring I was planning to buy? I put that money into index funds instead. Already up 12%, better return than a failed engagement. To everyone who followed this saga, thanks for the support. The king messages were cringe, but appreciated. The ones calling me out for dating Nah? Fair. It's messy, but sometimes messy leads to something better. Gloria makes lasagna for us once a month now. Frank taught me his poker tricks. Tony and I are in a fantasy football league. And Nah? She deletes her social media apps when we're on dates so she's actually present. Turns out the best revenge isn't complicated. It's just living better without them. Peace out. Melissa's Hinge profile is still active. Some things never change.